Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Are we tired? Ginger, ginger. All right, for those who don't know, my name is Chinenye Irabor, okay, and I will be taking you guys on the art of phonography. So phone plus photography, that gives you phonography. Okay, so you'll be learning how to shoot, take great pictures with your phone today. So let me just let you guys know the outline. I'm going to briefly talk about the art of phonography. I will talk about the importance of photography, and then we're going to head to the gallery. Okay, that's where we're going to practice, because this session is more of practicals than talk. Okay, all right. If you feel like I'm too fast while I'm talking, just slow me down a bit. If you have questions in the course of my session, just let me know, and then we'll tackle your questions before we continue. Okay. Okay, so first of all, how many of you are on Instagram? Okay, how many of you are active on Instagram? It's one thing to be on Instagram, but it's another thing to be active. You see, the guys are not so active. Okay, how many of you are business owners and you're on Instagram? Okay. What? Like business, like you're running your business on Instagram.
Yeah, something like that, but not active.
Oh, why are you not active and you're a business owner? It's all right. Okay, so mobile phone photography has advanced rapidly in recent times. You'd agree with me that the growing smartphone technology we have now, and of course the photo sharing apps like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everybody, we're just using our phones to take pictures, to capture special moments. I always say this to business owners. As a business owner, you're not just using your phone to take pictures of your products, for example. You're using your phone to capture precious moments. You're using your phone to take pictures of your children, your family, your friends, not to mention all the food that we eat, right? These days, when you have something really nice and yummy in front of you, the first thing you do is you whip out your phone and take a picture. So basically, nothing is safe. Nothing is safe from the snap of your camera. And it's very important to note that mobile photography is not out to compete with any other medium. It's not out to compete with digital photography and all that. It's just a new branch of photography that's emerged thanks to the growing smartphone technology we have now, thanks to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. Now, there's this saying that the best camera is the one that is with you. You have your phone with you all the time. Your phone is small enough to fit in your pocket. It's small enough to fit in your bag. You can hold it in your hand and so on. So because it has a camera, it is considered the best tool you can work with anytime you want to take a photo, anytime you want to even shoot a video, okay? Now, what are the benefits? Remember, guys, I'm just laying the foundation, okay? I'm just laying the foundation before we head to practicals. All right, so benefits of using your phone to take pictures. Number one, it's affordable, okay? A standard phone is cheaper than a conventional digital camera. Two, it is portable. You can carry it, hold it in your hand, do all sorts with it. Thirdly, it is convenient. You cannot underestimate the convenience of your smartphone because it's very easy for you to whip it out and take a picture, okay? Fourthly, you can edit on the go. With your digital cameras, you'd have to wait, right? You get home first before you now transfer the pictures to the laptop, before you now start editing. But with your smartphone, you can edit just within minutes after taking your pictures. Thankfully, most phones have great editing softwares, and there's so many free photo editing apps you can use to edit your pictures, right? And lastly, you can easily share your photos. Most modern phones, you'd agree with me, can easily connect to the internet, either via data or Wi-Fi, and you can share your photos just within minutes, within seconds after taking your picture. So whether it's via text message, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Are we good to go? Clear?
Yeah.
Remember, we're just laying the foundation. Okay? Now, let's talk about the importance of photography for a bit. That's why I asked if you're on Instagram. Okay, because these days we live in a fast-paced digital world, okay? And if you're on social media, you realize that image quality is everything. No matter what you do, even if you're not selling anything, as a personal brand, your image quality is everything. Okay? So no, if you're a business owner, then you know that your products, your services, that's the backbone of your business. And your customers, your livelihood. All right? So whether you're looking to increase engagement on social media, whether you're looking to increase conversion, drive sales, get more customers with your content, there is no denying the importance of photography. Okay? Because once people land on your page, the first thing they see is your picture. So you have to make sure that you're getting it right. Now, I always say this, there are two things. If you want to get great photos, there are two things you can do. You could either pay somebody to shoot for you, right? Or fortunately, I'm using the word fortunately now, you can take brilliant photos on your own with your smartphone. And that's why we're here. Okay? Now, there are a few benefits I'm going to discuss. So I'm just going to mention. Okay? So number one, you have social mobility. Now, I don't know if you guys follow some food pages here. Have you guys, for those of you on social media, there are some pictures you see. There's this lady called Food Ace, right? Maybe if you have time on Instagram, after some time you can just go and check. Food Ace sells spices on Instagram. She has the spice range. And so she used to put up food pictures, you know, the food she made using her spices. Now here's what happens every time she puts up a food picture. People just lift that picture and share. Her pictures so clear, from the styling to the clarity to her captions, everything just works. And the beautiful thing is they're not just sharing on Instagram. I'm an Instagram strategist, so you hear me using Instagram a lot. They're not just sharing on Instagram. They are resharing her pictures across other social channels. So they are sharing on Twitter, they are sharing on Facebook. In fact, there's this Gary picture I have. I styled the Gary very well. I think that's like the most popular picture I have now. I saw that picture on Facebook, I saw that picture on Twitter, everywhere. That's the beauty of having a great picture, that your picture will move across all the channels, and that's social mobility. The more shares your picture gets, the more traffic you drive to your page. From traffic now, you're increasing engagement. From engagement, you're converting customers, and from converting customers, you're looking at sales. Okay, so that's how important this is. And your pictures can help you build that trust. Okay? Your people cannot, like, for people selling clothes, for example, I cannot go to Onyi, what do you do? Okay, gift boxes, right? I cannot go to Onyi's page now and pick up Onyi's gift box. I cannot physically do that. For people in fashion, I cannot go, I'm glad we'll be discussing fashion tomorrow. I cannot go to your page, your fashion page, and pick up that dress. So your audience, they are trusting your visuals completely. So it's very important that you get your photos right. That by the time the person looks at the dress, it's purple on Instagram. By the time it's getting to the person, please let it still be purple. You don't want to misrepresent with your pictures. So whatever you're offering, your pictures must clearly demonstrate what your customers can expect to receive when they make a purchase. All right? Are we good? Okay. And then fourth point, influences customer emotion. I always say this, people don't buy, we're going to be doing product photography. People don't buy products. They buy solutions. They buy lifestyle. I'm not interested in the dress. I'm interested in how confident the dress will make me feel. I'm not interested in the children's books you're selling. I'm interested in the bond that reading that book to my child would create. That's what I'm paying for. So when you're shooting your pictures, and that comes to storytelling, what emotion do you want to evoke from the customer? What emotion, even if it's not a customer, from your audience, what do you want them to see? What story are you trying to tell with your picture? So your picture should be able to influence customer emotion. That's why when people see food picture, they'll be like, I feel like reaching through this food through my screen to grab this food. Or you see a very good looking outfit, you just feel like, I want to walk like this lady, how confident she is and everything. That's emotional marketing. Okay, so when you're taking your pictures, always think about the emotion you want your pictures to evoke from the person who is looking at it. Okay? All right. Now, before you start shooting, there are basic things you need to do. First of all, try as much as, you know, your phone's brightness. You guys have your phone's brightness, right? Increase it. increase it to the fullest, because when you're shooting, sometimes if it's low, you won't really appreciate the beauty of what you just did, because you cannot really see, because you don't have your brightness there. It's low. Okay? Then you must wipe your lens. Okay? You must wipe your lens with a soft cloth. Soft cloth could be maybe something in your bag, or most times I just use my top just to wipe your lens. It can make all the difference in the world. Most times our phones are buried in our bags, our phones are buried in our pockets. You're eating with one hand, you have your phone on the other hand, you're placing your phone on the table, you're doing all sorts with your phone. By the time you lift up that same phone and you want to take a picture, the picture comes out looking really blurry. First of all, you start insulting your phone. Or you say, oh, I need to get an iPhone. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your phone. You did not wipe your lens. It can make all the difference. Okay? And secondly, ensure that your background is devoid of clutter. When you're taking your pictures, that picture you want your customer to appreciate, or that picture you want your audience to love, whatever the offering is, you want to make sure that there's no clutter. Okay? If there's a human being standing there and it's not planned, ask the person to move. If there's a dirty wall, please cover it. If the thing you're shooting is dusty or dirty, wipe it clean. If you're wearing the dress and you want to sell the dress and the dress is rumpled, make sure you iron the dress. All these things are considered distractions, okay? And please avoid flash. If you're using good artificial light or natural light, most times you don't really need flash, because sometimes flash can make your picture look a bit washed out, especially when you're shooting with your phone, okay? Or you use flash sparingly, maybe when it's so dark and then you need some sort of light, then you can use it, but most times no need. If you're using great natural light, artificial light, you don't need flash for any reason, okay? Okay, so from here, I think we're going to go up to the gallery. That's what we're going to practice, because this class is more practical. Okay, so we're going to practice, and then I'll start showing you guys the techniques we're going to be working with upstairs, and then the angles we're going to be working with, and yeah, we can start from there. All right, we can start from there. Okay, so the first shooting technique we're going to master today is the focus. Okay, focus. Just follow the word focus. That thing you want us to see, that person, that model, that product that you want us to appreciate, it has to be in focus. So focus is important because it helps to draw attention to your subject or your product, anything you're shooting. Okay? If your picture is out of focus, that's not good for you.